Hey guys, Ash here from C4E Tech, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you 10 apps that I really found interesting. As always, the direct links to download these apps from the Play Store along with the timestamps can be found in the description below. With that being said, let's get to the apps themselves. So the first app on the list is OmniSwipe. You can bring it up by swiping from the edges to begin with, and you get access to some quick access to contacts, apps, and toggles. So this is totally customizable. If you don't want something, you just tap and hold, remove it, and add something else instead. So say for example, the multitasking button. And you also have a booster option. We'll talk about that in a quick moment. That's flashlight. Again, same thing with apps, same thing with contacts. You can just remove what you don't want, add something else. And if you get notifications, you see the superscript there that would prompt up, that would show up. You can just tap to see your notification. So easy way to access your notifications, contacts, and apps. And you have more settings inside, like the booster I was talking about under advanced settings. Basically what the booster does is it kills all the apps in the background. You can add some exceptions to it. So in my case, I've added YouTube as an exception. So let me open up YouTube. So now that YouTube's open, let me open up something else, say Twitter. And now if we use the booster, it kills everything in the background, frees up the RAM. So if I jump into Twitter now, it reloads. If I jump into YouTube, it doesn't because it's saved in memory. And you have quite a few themes to choose from that helps you to customize the look and feel of this app. The next app on the list is Wallrocks. So this is basically a set of high definition wallpapers. So a 2560 by 2560 quad HD resolution wallpapers. So you've got a lot of categories. You just you can swipe in to check them out. So say for example, material. We've got tons of material design wallpapers. Just select something that you'd like, and you can tap this. You can either apply, crop it and apply, or you can save it. So I'm just gonna quick apply, and there you go. It's pretty simple. So the next app on the list is Link Bubble. So basically, if you want to load up a link from anything that you're reading, it actually opens up in this pop-up, in this bubble that's floating to the side. So with the free version, you can also quickly share it. And with the free version, you can only open up one link with Link Bubble. To open up another tab or another bubble, you'll need to go for the paid version. But even in the free version, you've got quite a few options. Like you can select what the left bubble to share should be, and again the right bubble. And you can also clear your history settings and so on. So basically it saves quite a bit of time. Just check it out guys. If you like it, you could go for the paid version. So moving on, the next app on the list is Pictures. So this is basically a gallery replacement app. So slide from the left and it gives you your albums. Slide from the right and it sorts pictures by location, places that is. And you can also set your cover image for the album. And you can also set the sorting settings and also grid size. So going into 5 columns. And there you go. It looks pretty nice and is a pretty solid gallery app. So the next app on the list is My Paid Apps. So this basically lists every app that you've ever bought on the Google Play Store, and that also includes in-app purchases like these. So it's just a neat little way to check out everything that you've ever bought. So maybe there's a game that you bought a long time ago that you forgot. I've had quite a few of those, so that's why I use these to just check what is it that I've actually paid and purchased from the Play Store. Next up, we've got Heads Up. So this is basically an app that provides you with heads-up notifications on your phone. If you have a phone that's running on Android Lollipop like the Galaxy S6 Edge that I'm using in this video, it might not be too useful, though it does provide you with some extra features that you don't get by default. Including which apps can send you floating notifications and so on. But if you're on an older version of Android, it would still work. It works with any device that runs on Android 3.1 or higher. So you basically get notifications like this. And even with phones running on Android Lollipop, you have tons of features over here, a lot of options for you to choose from, a lot of customizations, including stuff like if you want the notification to be displayed on the lock screen and so on. The next app, Adobe Lightroom. So this has been my go-to app for editing. So you basically just select a picture. There's a lot of things it does well. So double tap, two finger tap gives you details. Tap it again. Okay, I'm sorry. Tap it again and you get the histogram. You also have a lot of options, like you can crop, and you always have a handy undo button over here, icon rather, and then you get tons of filters, and you also have other settings. Let me just switch filters over here. Okay, so now if I want to see how the older image looked, I just need to do a 3-finger tap, and that will just show me the before and after. So it's quite nice. It has a lot of options. It also includes cloud syncing. You can sync stuff to the cloud and get it on another device that you install Lightroom on. So a pretty handy little app if you're into editing pictures. If you just want to do that, a little bit of touch-ups before you upload to your social media, if you want to before you share it and so on. So now let's move on to ES File Explorer. So off the bat, it might look like just another file manager, but it's actually a lot more. So apart from the fact that it sorts everything, you even get access to a recycle bin. So your phone will now function a little bit more like a PC. So as in you delete a file, it goes to the recycle bin. You could recover it from there or just delete it permanently. If you have root access, this also doubles as a root explorer. And you have options to hide files. You have a music player built in. That's not really great, but at least it is built in. So you've got you've got a music player built in. You've got you can also control your phone. You can access your phone with the remote manager from the PC. And what I really like about this is it can also find out what's there on the network. So back home, I have a NAS. So I've got a lot of media on the NAS, so I just use this to transfer media files over from the phone to the NAS and vice versa. So this is one of the first apps that I install onto a phone the moment I put my SIM card into it. The next app on my list is Cam Scanner. So like the name implies, it helps you scan documents. So I just have a piece of paper over here, just tap it. It also has a QR code reader, by the way. So anyway, just no matter the angle, just take a picture, hit the check mark. It would automatically select stuff. If you feel something is a little off, you can fine tune it. And as you can see, there's this magnification there to help you do it better. If you feel you messed up, you can always use the magnet again to select stuff. So let me just fine tune it a little bit. And then you hit, okay. And then you hit the tick again. And there you go. So you also get the colored version if you want it, black and white. You can save it, and you could also go for optical character recognition, OCR. Sorry. So now you can't actually extract this text without the paid version, but this will help you when you're actually searching for something. So say for example, I want to search for receipt. Receipt, and there you can see whatever has it is scanned and the characters have been recognized, and you can see that over there. Cam Scanner also lets you save these as PDF files, share them with a group so that you can have people comment on your work as you're doing it. So the final app for today's list is Minima Live Wallpaper. So you just go into your wallpaper settings and choose Minima. So get into settings. Minima calls it themes. You've got tons of wallpapers over here. These are all live wallpapers, by the way. The pro ones you need to pay for. You need to buy the paid version of the app for that. Even the free, you have a lot of free options as well. So let's just quickly choose one. Okay, let's go with petals now. So you just hit set as wallpaper, and you get a kind of parallax meets material design kind of wallpapers here. So even with the free version, you've got quite a lot of options. So let me just go into Minima and settings. So the theme editor lets you change everything, every different layer, change the colors and all that. But then again, that's part of the pro version. But even now, without that, you can still change the colors. So you don't want pink, you want say black, you can do that. Okay, that's gray, whatever. So set as wallpaper. So there you go. You can also play around with the tilt FX, so you can like tone it down or increase it. I like leaving it at 50% usually. The reason why it's at 100% right now is because I shot this video already. I messed up the audio, so I'm reshooting it. So yeah, you can change the shift effects. You can just change the quality settings and whatnot. So a cool little wallpaper app that I would recommend. I like having on my phone. So I guess that's it for this video, guys. Like I said at the start of this video, the direct links to download all these apps from the Play Store along with the timestamps can be found in the description down below. Hope you liked the video. If you did, if you did find it useful, do give this video a thumbs up. If you didn't, vote it down. Do let me know what you didn't like in the comments below. And I guess that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. Till next time, this is Ash here from C4E Tech signing off. You guys have a great day.